Steelers Nation, welcome to another marvelous episode of Steelers Realm. TA even got dressed up for the occasion. He got his hillbilly tuxedo on, ready to break down this game. Stick tuned. This is where you want to be. Coming at you live.
Welcome to the Steelers Realm Podcast. And now, here are the boys of Steelers Realm.
Man, if that's not enough to get you fired up, producer,
Of course I'm fired
don't
up.
know what is love. Well, welcome to the Steelers. It's me and the producer tonight. JT has a little homework to do with his daughter tonight, so he is unable to make it. He might also have a little brown bottle blues, but it's hard to have the blues when you're on the Steelers realm. So we are going to break into this, buddy. And before I break into this, I just want to throw a fun fact out there for all of our listeners because this is almost unbelievable. The Steelers have now went the entire month, 4 games, without completing a single pass over 20 yards. We are 0 for 11. 2 picks, 0 explosive throws. And just to kind of put this all in perspective, man, Jameis Winston had 5 of those throws as a backup quarterback in one game yesterday against the Detroit Lions. So he didn't have any problem in the North, not like we had some problems in the North. So, producer, without further ado, let's talk about the Bears 31-28 shellacking of the Steelers. I hate to say this, man, but I've been warning you guys about this since day one. We haven't paid the dues to Al Capone. I'm thinking going back to the days of what was that in the 20s? Do you remember that little thing called Prohibition? I'm thinking Art bought the team and he forgot to send some liquor up north. And you know what? They've been making us pay for it ever since. And in true Steeler fashion, they did just enough yesterday to give us that good Steeler feeling. You know, the one where it's in the fourth quarter, your heart's pounding out of your chest. Are we going to win? Are we going to lose? And what do? We lost.
I was thinking we had a chance to come back there, but I guess luck was not on our side Sunday.
Luck. We need more than luck. I mean, the lady, the Buddha, any kind of luck we got in Chicago is out the door. And you know, the sad part about this is, and this is what I love the most about this. Here is a game that we did what we were supposed to do. And you know what that is?
Turnovers, right?
Oh, well, I can't say necessarily turnovers because, you know, we had our fair share because we both ended up with 2. We were less penalized. We actually completed 8 out of 14 third downs. The Bears only had 7 for 13. Kudos defense for getting off the field. I can't believe you did it, but you did. We even had 22 first downs to their 19. And we even outscored them in total yards with 345 to 328. And are you ready for this? We were 1 for 3 on 4th down, 3 for 3 in the red zone. And the thing we've been bitching about the most, time of possession, we held the ball longer at 33 minutes compared to 27. My God, on paper, this looks like we won the game.
Yeah. And we won the game, right?
We won the game.
Right?
We won because we were able to hang with the Chicago Bears, the leaders of the North. Not our North, but the NFC North.
We were able to hang
I am still laughing about this game. I really, truly am. I am just beside myself to try to figure out how the Bears scored 17 unanswered points after halftime. And not only that, but that had to be the best but worst final drive I have ever seen. We come out of the gate, got to midfield, and the wheels came off the buggy.
I don't know what we were doing once we got to midfield. I think we just gave up at that point.
I don't know why we gave up. We actually drove the ball 95 yards at one point and scored a touchdown. I mean, we actually looked like we knew what we were kind of, sort of, maybe doing up until that last drive. But even then, man, there was a lot of things that went wrong in this game. A lot of things that went wrong. And I got to ask you, producer, what is holding in the NFL? Because evidently, when we're on defense, it's okay for the opposing team to hold us like there is no tomorrow. But however, we're not allowed to hold them. I don't understand.
I don't know. The league just sucks at consistency when it comes to holding calls. It's just been like that for the last few years. And the Steelers have been, at a loss of it because they always have the great pass rush that isn't getting these holding calls.
Great pass rush. Did we have that the other day?
Yeah. I mean, Watt actually showed up. He's actually been missing for most of the season, but he actually got a strip sack for what's it been a month since he's actually done something?
Hey, look, it was a strip sack for a touchdown, little Wisconsin action going there. Got to hand it to him, man. He is now the leader in the Watt family. I'm sure they had at least something to celebrate in Chicago because the whole family turned up. I just don't think it was what they intended it to be.
Wait, did you see how J.J. Watt just ignored on the show as announcer?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's a hard pill, but he was pretty happy for his brother. I mean, he really, truly was.
I know. I'm just
he really was. But, I mean, at the end of the day, though, man, the black and gold just did not do enough. And now here we are, tied for first place in the division. We've got the Buffalo Bills and the Ravens coming in for 2. On top of that, Detroit. Oh, man, this is not getting any better for the black and gold, buddy.
Oh, yeah, we got Larry in the house. He says hello.
Hey, Larry. Glad you can make the show, man. I hope you're as pumped up as I am because at this point in time, we need all the positive energy we can get if we're going to salvage anything out of this season.
I have a question. What happened to our beautiful lead, a 3-game lead in the AFC North? Where did
it just kind of disappeared. I mean,
no. Just like my future. It just
like your future, it just disappeared. Well, yeah, I tell you what, I don't understand what it is in the third quarter, but we have deferred the ball 4 times this year to get the ball back in the third quarter, and all 4 times we have squandered it away with 4 and out.
I mean, it's clear one team has good coaches that make adjustments at halftime, and the other team, the Steelers, do not, unfortunately.
Well,
it's tough to watch.
I tell you what, I hope Mike Tomlin has done some serious soul searching on his way back, because if he's going to save this club this year, he is going to have to drop the hammer. It's no more Tomlinisms. It's no more you're my buddy, you're my friend, you're my pal. It's going to have to be a quick, swift kick in the ass. That's what it's going to have to be. Because
yeah, I mean, it's time for some tough love. He needs to get these players playing like they should be.
Well, I mean, it's kind of twofold here. We even had 186 yards rushing. Why did we go away from the run in that final series? And then on top of that, the clock had stopped there, and we still wasted a timeout for Pierre on an injury, who still came back in on the punt. I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here?
Did he flop there or something?
Yeah, well, he did give a little flop there, and even the ref, you seen him, said, no, there ain't no penalty. He flopped. He pulled a LeBron James. He flopped. And because of it, it lost us a timeout. That was a very expensive flop.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that timeout was critical because if we had a little bit more time in there, we probably would have definitely ran the ball. But we also had the 2-minute warning coming up, We should have ran the ball there, honestly, instead of forcing Mason to win us the game when he's he didn't have the best game for us.
Well, he
to say the least.
didn't, but I mean, statistically wise, he actually looked pretty good. He is the king of the dink and the dunk.
I was gonna say, is that our new offense now? Because he's perfect under 10 yards. They said going to that final drive. It's just when he had to throw the ball a little bit farther down the field, he had a little bit of an issue for a pick early in the game. It was 1 for 4 going to the final drive. So, I mean, I'm hoping he can learn how to throw the ball further. Maybe that's just a scheme thing. I don't know what's going on.
Well, the thing that got me the most, I think, is what we've seen from Rudolph time in and time out. He doesn't handle pressure very well. He is no cool cucumber. He is no Ben Roethlisberger. I'm not even sure he's a shoestring off of Aaron Rodgers' spikes at this present time and moment. I even said Sunday when we come back on for that final drive, why not put in Will Howard? Let the kid come in. Chances of us winning are slim to none. The Bears haven't seen him play. Change it up and let's go for broke, because that's really all we had at that point in time. We had squandered everything else away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing. You saw Mason, he has the deer in headlights look when he gives up that strip sack where Darnell's blocking Montez Sweat and he just doesn't throw the ball quickly like he's supposed to. I'm sure if any other quarterback would have thrown that immediately. Any other quarterback, maybe even Will Howard. Now, he's a rookie, so we'd have to see how well he'd do. But, I mean, I guess they'd probably want a veteran in there to run the offense, I guess, because Tomlin loves his veterans. So good luck for the rookie.
He does. But at the same time, I mean, even though I will say that Mason managed a pretty decent game, minus that third quarter. That third quarter, take it away. But again, we made a Bears team who statistically is only good in the first quarter. We held them in the first quarter.
I mean, the thing is, though, they were missing half their team on defense. They had third string linebackers out there, and we didn't go after them really like we should have. I mean, we did the first quarter, but then we went away from that throughout the game.
Right. We didn't run the ball up the middle enough there at the end. We didn't even try. We got 3 huge tight ends. And how many times did we see them go over the middle?
I can't remember much. I mean, Darnell looked really good last game, and then they don't use them. Freiermuth, they don't use at all. I don't know what he did. Jonas sucks, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense why we went out and got all these bigs, and we still look like we're playing small ball.
I mean, I do got to give credit. At least they ran no huddle for once in a million years. I mean, and they did the tush push, the fake tush push. I mean, so they were doing different things at least, but there were some terrible play calls.
They were, and I tell you what, I think that fake tush push, did that put a whole new wrinkle into that play, and that was a thing of beauty,
Yeah,
but again, just not enough to win this game. And then I know, Steelers Nation, there's a lot of you out there who are saying we should have just brought in Boz and let him try a 64-yarder. We probably could have, but then what?
I think we would have a better shot with that, honestly.
Well, we might have, but at the end of the day, and he would have missed it. Then what? Would we have blamed Boz? Would we have blamed Tomlin? What was he thinking having Boz come in for a 64-yarder? We can't look. Wow. Nobody's going to make anybody happy right now with this team. This team needs to figure something out internally.
Yeah.
So
they need to get their heads on straight. I mean, we saw it. They had 3rd and 9 there, and they ran play action. I don't know why. Who they thought they were fooling on that play. It was just weird.
Yeah, it was weird, and I really, truly don't know either. But all right, so we've got a few people drinking wine, and we already talked about that. TJ Watt with a strip sack, and Nick Herbig getting a TD. But that was basically it. We didn't see them anything else go after Caleb.
Yeah. I mean, the thing was, Caleb was actually getting up much faster than you expected. He was actually getting out the ball in 2.5 seconds somehow, even though he usually threw it 3 seconds or whatever it was.
Well, and even on the one play where Adundas went ahead and caught the one, a nice little flag route over into the touchdown. I mean, we were out of place, and it's just. Why is everybody else throw into a wide open receiver look like it's natural when we can't even get a wide open wide receiver. That might be the next
I mean,
problem.
it's guys being schemed up, and Ben Johnson did a really good job of that. And unfortunately, Terrell Austin let these guys wide open. The only reason Caleb didn't have a big day was because he would overthrow guys by 5 yards, even if Odunze was wide freaking open.
He was. I mean, he looked horrible. He looked horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
But again, he did enough to make his team and his defense, for being the third string, did enough. Even Montez Sweat, as old as he was, ended up with 2 sacks and that strip fumble. Oh my God, that was horrible.
Yeah.
And even at that point, at 31-21, man, everybody pretty much thought it was over with. But you know what? I got to hand it to Mason. He took us down there. He put 7 more up on the board. Defense come out and held. But it was really that last drive that was just horrible. And then that illegal formation penalty. Why didn't somebody call a timeout? Everybody knew it was an illegal formation.
Do we have timeouts at the point or no?
I think we still had 1 timeout at that point that we could have called something, but we didn't. And Mason,
I mean, what do you practice? I mean, during the week, you should be practicing how to get set up all week. I don't know what they're doing during the week, but they need to practice that.
Yeah, because that was horrible to be in that situation and have that really killed it, especially on that play. Rudolph took off for a 22-yard scramble.
Well, I think the defense stopped playing on that, so they let him go. Everybody knew it was a penalty. I was wondering why that wasn't a dead ball foul, actually. That was my question.
It was, because it was kind of misleading, because it almost made us think that the defense had jumped off sides. And that wasn't the case.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We thought we had a free shot. We burned all this time, and then it's like it wasn't dead ball foul. I was actually wondering.
Right, and then they didn't turn around and add the time back onto the clock either.
That was just
weird. Was definitely weird. And so now out of the barrel, Arthur Smith.
Oh, I thought we were just still doing drinking wine first.
No, there's nothing about drinking wine. We lost. There's nothing about stomping grapes, because we killed. We're basically out of the barrel at this point in time. Let's just be real. I mean, as Tomlin likes to say, it's a fine line. And his fine line on his ability not to play to win, but to play not to lose, has got to stop. That is, I think, what's killing us the most at this point in time. Why can we not, in that first half, when we were down 7 and we come back and we were up 14-7, at that point in time, instead of getting cute, we should have just drove the ball back down there again and put up even more points. And we refused to put a team to sleep.
Yeah. I mean, we had a chance in the first half to deliver the knockout punch, and we just didn't. We should have been up by 17 at halftime, honestly, with the way things were going.
Absolutely. We
just didn't do it.
We should have been up by 17. We should have took that crowd completely out of it, and we should have been ready to receive that second half kickoff, feeling pretty comfortable with just a handoff to the left, handoff to the right, handoff up the middle, handoff to the left, a little pitch, a little toss, a couple of screens. Let's just march the ball down there. We didn't even do that.
Yeah. I mean, your running game was really working. I don't know why they went away from it. It was just baffling to me. And a lot of decisions in that game were really.
Yeah. And I guess I got to go back. What the hell is it? Is it because we practice the dink and dunk so much, we have an inability to throw the ball down the field?
I don't know. I mean, our longest pass play the whole game was that Ben Stronach play that was 21 yards. I mean, I don't know how you're able to threaten or force a defense to play deep when you don't throw the ball more than 25 yards.
Exactly right. I mean, they can bring everybody up on the line of scrimmage. And I'm glad you brought in Ben Skowronek, because Ben actually played significant time. And we still refuse to throw him the ball. We refuse to throw 10 the ball. Even on the one play, 10 was wide open, running down the sidelines. And Mason looked like he gave up on that. And instead of leading him, threw the damn ball out of bounds.
Oh yeah, he threw it over 5 yards over Roman Wilson's head on that one, which was just a waste.
It was, and he had him by 2 steps on that, and he had to change directions to kind of come back in and then go back out. And I'm like, what are you doing, Mason?
The ball was thrown so badly, he couldn't even force a DPI by going back into the player.
No, not at all. Not at all. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Dirtbag Ben.
I mean,
DJ, 56 yards on the year. I tell you what, that is pathetic. It really is. It really is. But you want to know what? The cat who should feel the worst right now is Waitman.
Yeah, I mean, he had a net yards of 35 yards. He did have a good punt, but then they brought it back in penalty for some reason. But I mean, he was just really bad. Every punt looked like he got shanked almost.
Yeah, he was just not having a good day at all, especially when we needed him, and it just didn't happen. And I'm sorry, there at the end when we were trying to force it into DK, why were you forcing it into DK? Why did we not do something different?
I mean, that was on Mason. He was looking at DK that whole possession. He was going to him every single play, and the defense just knew it.
And even on that 4th and 9, I mean, even if he would have threw a perfect pass and it wouldn't have been deflected, you know what that play was getting ready to be?
What, a 2-yard pass?
Pick 6 in the other direction. Yeah. DK was covered. That should have never, ever been thrown to him. And DK, for being a big guy, even on our first drive, we ran the ball beautifully. Okay, thought we'd surprise him with the deep pass. DK looked like he didn't even go up for the ball and could have knocked it out. DJ, our coaches are screwing us. It is a kid-friendly show.
That's great. Our wonderful coaches. Did you see the Munun guy 2-yard touchdown? We had a nickel defense on the field. He was a joke.
Yeah, just for him to go ahead and walk it in. And what got me the most on that is that did you notice that they went ahead and they double teamed Cam and they double teamed Harmon and opened up that middle like it was the parting of the Red Sea. And it's like I thought I seen Jesus shine down on the end zone for the Chicago Bears there and said, "Duh!"
I think TA could even walked in that touchdown.
I could have rolled in on that touchdown.
Could have crawled to that.
Are you kidding me? It is just unbelievable the amount of situational calls that went totally upside down.
I mean, we did a poor job playing DJ Moore. He had 2 touchdowns. Our secondary was reverting back to what it was about 3 weeks ago, where it didn't know how to play defense at all.
And the thing is DJ Moore is pretty much non-existent in this Bears offense. But nope, we resurrected him for another game. We are good at resurrecting poor NFL players.
We always find a way to do it.
We always find a way. And at the end of the day, I don't know if there's an answer for this team. Even if
I mean, that's the thing. It's coaching issues, and I don't know how you trade for a new coach. You can't do that midseason.
No, but it looks like the rest of the NFL is taking advantage of letting some people go. Chip Kelly, he gone. National championship last year and fired this year.
I don't. He'll find a new job. He'll go back to Ohio State, right?
Well, he'll go someplace. There's no doubt about it. It wouldn't surprise me if he becomes a Penn State new head coach. Ooh. He says, no. ooh. Hey, look, as crazy as this place is anymore, it would not surprise me. And, you know, DJ, it is ridiculous. And, again, we're not going to get upset because, look, we told everybody that we were going to lose this game. I don't know what it is with Chicago. I don't know why we can't beat a third-string defense. It wouldn't have mattered if Chicago was 0-15 and we were 15-1. You want to know what? Or 15-0. We would have still found a way to lose that damn game for whatever reason.
We sure did find ways to lose.
we found more ways to lose than none. So I guess, you know, we could sit here and we could break down this game and we can talk about all the what ifs and maybes and everything else in between. But at the end of the day, we now are tied in the AFC North, and our lead is gone. Now we really have to go ahead and figure out what we're going to do in the month of December, because we got a Bills team right now who's on a 2-game skid. Now, I can tell you that Tomlin doesn't have a very good record against his old college mate either. And even though that, why did I just forget the quarterback's name? Help me out there.
Oh, you mean
Yeah,
Josh Allen?
Josh Allen. He's got nobody to throw to. I still got a feeling we'll make them all look like Jerry Rice come next week.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you've been seeing what James Cook's been doing, but he's going to kill us.
You think he's going to kill us?
Yeah, James
Well,
Cook.
you guys will have to tune in
We'll see.
on Wednesday, because Wednesday,
yeah,
we're going to go ahead and
that.
have our show on Wednesday for our little pregame for the Bills, and we're going to make sure we wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving, because that is something to be grateful for. But at the end of the day, what are we going to do? What can we do? Is there anything that you see this team can actually do right now, producer?
Well, we're really good at throwing the ball 2 yards. Does that count for
No.
something?
No. We got to figure out how to throw the.
We still have a great pass rush, at least. There's that. Nick Herbig needs to play more. Jalen Warren needs to play more. If you get those two guys playing more, they're your two best players on defense and offense right now. You can probably do a lot better on playing. Maybe win a few games.
What about Pat?
Oh, yeah, Freiermuth
too.
That's what I'm saying. You have all these great players. I don't understand why they get no targets or they're not playing. Like, just play the good guys in your team, and you can actually win these games that are decided by 7 points or fewer.
7 points or fewer. Yes.
Yeah.
Why do they have to be 7 points or fewer?
Well, I was thinking one-score games.
You're thinking one-score games. And DJ, you're right. Run. We had 186. We talked about that on that final drive. Why didn't we run the ball just a little bit more? I know we had no timeouts, but it was working. It was working.
Now, me and my father always make this joke whenever Jalen Warren's getting 6 yards a pop. I'll put him on the bench. He's doing too good.
He's doing too good. Yeah. Well, I tell you what, like I said at the beginning of the show, they came out and did everything we said they were going to need to do. They led in every statistical category in this game, which is the first time all season. So it's not as if they did not try to change it up or try to do something different. The problem is who is getting open? DK can't get open. You can't depend on George to continue to swat runners out of the way every time he catches the ball. You're only going to get him hurt. I mean, there has to,
you said George.
Or George. There's got to be some different. There's got to be an answer here in this passing game. And
I was going to say, George Pickens's on the Cowboys. I wish he was on our team.
Yeah, well, look, we could talk about how all of a sudden he's turning out to be Jerry Rice as well, too, on the Cowboys. But there's a difference there, especially when you got a quarterback that's willing to go down the field more than 20 yards, or at least a coach in Schottenheimer who's developing plays or designing plays to go 20 yards down the field. I think we need to scrap the 10-yard and less and start going down the field. I'd rather see us go down the field all game long and lose than this dink and dunk offense.
I mean, honestly, you saw Rodgers still has an arm. He threw that Hail Mary. Assuming he'll be back soon, just let him rip the ball. I honestly don't care at this point. I'd rather go down trying.
Yeah, go down swinging, and instead of, playing to lose, playing not to lose or playing not to win or –
this thinking Duncan bull crap that Tomlin won is not working. It lost you the game. Straight, it's that simple. It lost you the game. Don't do it anymore. No. And then even allowing Caleb to throw for 3 TDs. Oh my God. Caleb, he's not good, man. He's been torching bad teams all season. He was still 15 for 31 or something. He wasn't really that good, honestly. He was missing throws, overthrowing guys. Like, he was terrible, and we still let him put 3 touchdowns on us. We did.
And let's face it, though, this is the first game we didn't give up a 100-yard rusher. None of them. They didn't even, as a team, they only had 99 yards. Receiving, we didn't go ahead and give up a 100-yard receiver. Even Rome Odundes, we held him to 53 yards. Granted, Luther Burden III came in at 46. He had almost been non-existent. Loveland killed us over the middle with 49. But overall, we held them as well too. And you're right, DJ. Mason didn't play bad until that last drive. And Mason choked on that last drive. Mason does not have what it takes to go ahead and win in tight situations. We cannot expect Mason to pull it off for us in the fourth quarter. We can't do it.
I mean, that's what really defines startups. Starters from backups. Like the starters can make clutch plays when you need them to, but just Mason can't do that, and that's why he's a backup.
It is. It absolutely is. And here's the other thing. Do you think we had a receiver over 50 yards?
Probably
not. Do you think we had a receiver over 40 yards?
Maybe. I think we're at 36. Our leading
receiver, Calvin Austin, at 36 yards. That is put.
Half of them came on one play, right?
Yes. Because he had 19-yarder. That was our longest. Well, no. Ben Skowronek's 21-yarder was the longest one.
I mean, when your blocking wide receiver has your longest catch of the day, that's a little bit worrisome, especially when DK Metcalf has 22 yards in the game and he's paying $30 million on the year or whatever it is.
Okay, you brought up something. I got to ask. Is it worrisome or are we not getting them involved? Is it that predictable that we know, first of all, we're going to go to DK Metcalf, then we're going to go to Calvin Austin, or we're going to go ahead to Darnell Washington? Which one is it?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think it's some of both. I mean, DK is being double teamed on every single play, but at the same time, he's had some awful drops. He's had some routes where he was questionable on his effort or running the right way. And I mean, it's just, but at the same time, though, our quarterback's been terrible, not throwing the ball more than 2 yards. So, and the scheme's not scheming him up open like you would want. So there's a lot of things going on, but I mean, DK still hasn't been what we expected.
No. And is Connor Hayward really only worth the tush push? Or in this case, the push tush? Because it's not a tush push for us. It's the push the tush for us.
Yeah.
So is he even just worth the push tush?
I mean, he was a 6th-round pick. That's not bad for a 6th-round pick, I guess.
But at the end of the day, we've seen it in the past. Every time you throw the ball to the kid, he's a ball magnet. He can catch the ball. He can sneak out of that backfield, and we don't even see that.
I mean, it's ROC lacks some creativity of finding ways to get these guys open, even though they're pretty good at catching the ball. Sucks. I don't know why we can't just get to open guys or use our guys on the team because they're pretty freaking good. I mean, Freiermuth, who was our second leading receiver last year, probably. I mean, he's non-existent.
Yeah,
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, he all of a sudden is like, we've gotten all these tight ends, and Pat is no longer even in the game plan. I just
that's what I mean. How do you go from the second best catcher on this team to where that? We can just go on the sideline for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I think that the team has some serious things they need to think about over the course of the next couple of days to figure out how we're going to go ahead and beat this Bills team. Because there's the one.
I mean, yeah, for me, it's plain and simple. Just use your best players. It's that simple. I don't know why it's so hard.
You don't know why it's so hard? It's the NFL. Every week is hard in the NFL.
Yeah, fine. You're right.
Yeah, I mean, that's all there is to it. But at the end of the day, I'm just at a loss. I'm at a loss.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Don't worry. In Tomlin fashion, we'll find a way to beat the Bills, and then we'll lose to the Dolphins about 2 weeks later.
To really knock us out of the playoffs? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah. We'll get to 9 wins. This year, we might not make the playoffs with 9 wins, though. We'll have to see that.
Well, if we make a run for it in December, it'll definitely be historic for Tomlin. And Hopefully, this team can go ahead and do it. At this,
I mean, we'll see though. I'm not sure if you've been watching Lamar, but it's clear he's not 100%. I mean, he almost lost to the Jets and Browns the past 2 weeks because they're not letting him run because his legs still hurt. So we'll have to see what he's like. We play him 2 times still, so something to watch.
Something to watch. My question is that Detroit game?
Oh, Detroit's going to kill us.
Detroit's going to kill us. That one might be the one that puts the icing on the cake.
Well, you can put a loss in now, unfortunately.
Yeah, and DJ, you're right. The Bills probably aren't losing 3 in a row.
I was hoping the Bills beat the Texans because I do not want to face a hungry Bills team coming off 10 games of rest.
Well,
that just spells
we're definitely going to face a team that's hungry coming off of a 10-day rest.
Yeah, but we better be hungry too and make some changes because we just had a horrible loss to a team, the Bears, we should beat.
Well, we've just made the Bears look like the darlings in the NFC right now.
That's great.
It is great.
So
you have no answers. I have no answers. DJ says we can't win more than 2 in a row. We're win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. There's no consistency whatsoever.
That means we're doing it.
We are definitely on a roller coaster ride right now, and there's no end in sight. And I don't know if there's anything else to say, to be honest with you, at this point in time.
Yeah. Well, let's end on a positive note. Yaya Black got a fumble. He came out of the pile somehow, some way. That's your positive today.
That's our positive. Yaya comes up with a fumble.
Yep.
The kid's looking pretty good.
He also had he's looking good, real good. Him and Harmon.
So we do have some youth on this team for us to look forward to in the future. Is that it?
Yeah, even Benson's playing better. So like our D line it's got some youth on it going forward, which is something to look forward to for 2026 at least.
Is that where we're really at? We're already ready for 2026. Are we now the Cleveland Browns?
If we lose next game.
Are we the Cleveland Browns fans? There's always next year?
Yeah, there's always next year.
Because let's face it, they just had a rookie quarterback for the first time in 20 years win their starting game in Shador.
Really? Oh, they played the Raiders, who are even 10 times worse.
Yeah, remember they just fired their coach.
Oh, yeah. It all circles back.
It all circles back. It all comes around. So right now, basically, here we sit at 6-5. We're 2-3 away. Mm-hmm. We've got the Bears, who are 8-3, and now we are looking into week 13 of the NFL season. So,
yep, we got 6 games left: 4 against the Bills, the Lions, and then 2 against the Ravens. So we need to win. I think we might even need to sweep the Ravens. We'll have to see, though. I don't know how we're going to beat the Bills and the Lions, so we're going to need at least one upset.
We're going to need to get to the playoffs.
To get to 10 wins at least, which is probably what you're going to need to get in the playoffs.
Well, if we can beat the Ravens twice, we stay ahead of the NFC. Yeah. I mean, we stay.
That's what I mean. That's probably our best path. Sweep the Ravens.
That's our only path. We have to sweep the Ravens at this point in time. Mm-hmm. If we have any chance.
Mm-hmm. Our best chance.
Okay. So I guess that's the positive note we're going to leave on.
Yeah.
You good with that positive? DJ? You good with that?
I'm sure there's some more positives. Gainwell looks good. He was actually an underrated pickup. Well done. I know. Gainwell looks good. He had 6 catches for 30 yards as well. He's been a good player.
He's been a good player. He has been a good player.
Well, when Gainwell has more receiving yards than DK Metcalf in a game, that's a problem, but Gainwell's playing good.
He is playing good. He's the only one that looks like he's playing championship caliber ball.
Yeah. Just don't mention the fact that he had more yards than Metcalf in the game.
Right. Well, I'm just going to end it like this, guys. Look, I don't know what it is in Chicago. We can't win in Chicago. I'm not going to lose any more sleep over this game. It was a fun one to watch in Steelers spirit as it drove us all to heart failure again. And all we have now is a 6-game run. And you know what, DJ? We're going to find out whether or not this locker room is gone or not, or if this team is going to muster up a much better December than it was in November. So stay tuned. Come back on Wednesday. We're going to break down this Bills game. We're going to keep a positive attitude. We got to hope that Tomlin and his Tomlinisms are going to get the job done, even if that means he has to take over play calling on both sides of the ball. So we really know that it's him or his coordinators that are making this rough on him, because he doesn't seem to have any answers either. And at this time, I have no answers. Producer has no answers. JT has no answers. And you all don't want to hear what Freight Train has to say, because he's completely off
I'm a little
the
bit
rails.
worried about what Freight Train would say.
Yeah, he's completely off the rails. So with that,
I can't show the text group of what he said after a certain place for some reasons.
no, we don't want to do that. So with that, Steelers Nation, have a wonderful evening. Thanks for tuning in. Don't lose any more sleep over this. We got a 6-game stretch. We need all the positive in the room we can get. Stay positive and be careful in the hot tub.
Check back next week into the Steelers Realm.